Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Working Out Through the New Testament, episode 6. I don't have enough fingers on one hand to do 6, and I don't know the sign language to do 6, so maybe someone can teach me that. But episode 6, we're continuing where we left off from last week in Matthew chapter 4. We're picking up at verse 12 and going through verse 25. And for those of you who are just tuning in, this is the daily devotional where my personal challenge that I'm inviting you to join me in is to read through the New Testament, and then after reading a select passage of scriptures, go do your workout for the day. The goal here is to become spiritually fit first, but then also to give attention to our bodies and our minds so that we can stay fit all the way around. Be better servants to others, be better servants to God if we have some well-rounded health and fitness. But as always, first and foremost is that spiritual fitness. And that spiritual fitness is right along with the word of the day that goes along with our passage of Matthew 4, 12 through 25. And the words that jumped out to me, the word of the day, if you will, I want to call it, let's call it, what should I call it? I want to say immediate followers. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with immediate followers. And so the reason that I came up with this little word of the day of immediate followers is because of the response that Jesus' disciples had. In this passage, we see Jesus, he calls out to Peter and Andrew and then James and John. And in both cases, these two sets of brothers, they respond immediately. Key word there, immediately. Jesus calls out to them and they immediately leave what they're doing and follow him. And it is this type of response that should really inspire us from two different sides here. We can look at it from the side of the disciples, from the side of us as disciples as well, and wanting to follow Jesus. When we are studying his word, do we respond immediately when a passage really strikes us or when we learn something new? Or do we respond immediately when we see places and cases where we can live out the gospel calling, when we see opportunities to help those that are less fortunate than ourselves, when we see opportunities to spread the gospel through our own teaching, something as simple as a conversation in the coffee shop? Do we take advantage of these opportunities and act immediately on them to become immediate followers of Christ? Now, the flip side to this is from the leadership perspective, and that would be from the perspective of Jesus. See, he had the character, the attitude, the reputation of being a leader. And his followers recognized this. I mean, before they were truly followers, people in the crowd, they recognized this, and they wanted to follow him. So the challenge for us is when we live out our daily lives, no matter where you are, whether you're still in school as a student, no matter where you work on the job, no matter what you're doing, do you carry yourself with such a level of character that other people want to follow in your example? Do you attract other people to emulate you as hopefully you are emulating Christ? And so that's the twofold challenge for us today in this idea of immediate followers, is that will we follow Jesus immediately as we see the opportunity to follow in his word, but will we likewise carry ourselves in a way that we would inspire others to follow after us following Jesus? That's today's word of the day. So for the workout of the day, for those of you who are following along, deja vu here, it's Monday, which means it's International Chest Day. So we're adding to the workout from last Monday, which was a 2-mile run with 200 hand-release push-ups, and we're adding 5 push-ups per round. So the way I'm doing this is we have it broke up into 8 rounds of quarter-mile sprints. And then after you complete each sprint, you're going to do a set of hand-release push-ups. Now last week I did 25. I upped it by 5 reps. So this week I did 30. Tailor that to whatever your fitness level is, but the goal for the next couple weeks, every Monday, is going to be the same workout, but we're going to be adding a few reps. And so the goal, truly, I mean, it's good fitness for anybody, but ultimately, for those in the military, especially in the Army, this is going to get you massive gains for those hand-release push-ups on the PT test. That's really what I'm working on here, but it's a great workout for anybody. So please, I encourage you to join in these scripture readings, join in these workouts. You will reap worlds of benefits from this, spiritually and physically. Love you guys. Keep the faith. Keep the fit. God bless.